early on, after my experience at the YMCA, I thought to myself, I really want to work in my chosen academic field, gerontology. And someone at the United Way said, hey, you should, well, actually, I went to them, to the United Way, and I spoke to a friend of mine named Jim Rivera, who worked there at the time. And I asked him, Jim, tell me 10 organizations that you all support in our community. And he did, and I just picked up the phone and I called 10 executive directors to say, hey, I just want to, I'd like to come meet you and just introduce myself. I know you don't have a job opening, but I just want to kind of let you know who I am, and if anything ever opens up, remember me. Well, sure enough, about 2 weeks after I met with EasyLift, they called me and said, hey, there's an opening just happened to pop up, and we don't want to take the time to look for somebody. We know we've met you. And so I went, and I thought, transportation, again, not the sexiest thing. I'll be there a year or two and then move on to something else. But like you said, it was the stories. I'll never forget, this one individual that I got to get to know, because you talk on the phones, or I'd go out and ride alongs, and I'd kind of meet some of the individuals we were giving rides to. Very sweet, gentleman, and, just sweet and always caring and always asked me questions. He ended up passing away, probably about 2 months after I started. And I remember reading about it. This, you'd read about it in the paper, and I thought, Mr. Such and Such just passed away. And then they gave his whole information of who he was. I thought, my goodness, this person what a rich life.
Right.
Unbelievable. He was, had family, he had all these things going for him, and he was still to the very end as sweet as he could be with us.
That's so
and
great.
so for me, I thought this is more than just transportation.
Right. You got to actually see the story.
Yes, and this is we're making a difference, and maybe it might be in the twilight of someone's life, but if we can bring a little smile, bring them something, a little happiness, that's my job, and I love doing that.
So good.